Hey guys, what's up? A very happy March 1st to you all. If it's your birthday, then happy freaking birthday to you. I don't know anybody born in March, I think, except for my roommate, but that's at like way end of the month. Hey, anyway, so I'm terrible at introductions. So I do have exciting news. Last night I was able to take my first testosterone shot. My friend, who is a nurse and also has the transgender son, was able to give me the shot, and she said that she gives him shots in his arm because he's not doing it himself. So that was kind of different for me. I had actually never heard of that before. Every time that I've been watching like videos like this for transgender males as they go through this process, it's always been like in their thigh and or in their derriere area. Derriere area. As you can see, I'm in a really good mood. Um, just, I'm excited. I finally started testosterone. And it was late last night, so I haven't gone through a full 24 hours yet. But I don't know, maybe it's just because mentally I know that I'm finally able to start doing something about all of this. And so that just lifted like a whole lot of anxiety. I really don't know the whole clinical science about it, but I feel really good. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with the actual testosterone now in my body, but um, I'm feeling good. So I'm going to be doing a like a month-by-month comparison kind of thing, as you see in a lot of other transgender videos. I mean, it's like for me, I like to watch just to see, like I'll go by month. So like last night I spent about an hour or 2 hours watching different transgender males 1 month videos, kind of seeing what they expected and changes, what like kind of where their mentality's at. So I enjoy watching those as a developing um, individual. But also, I'm going to be doing these comparisons or whatever for a lot for me, so I can kind of track my progress and see where I'm at 6 months from now and be able to look back and just see how far I've come. So I'm going to kind of break this down into different sections. First section is going to be physical changes. Then there's going to be like emotional or mental changes. The third one is going to be a little bit 18 plus rated because that's going to have to do with genitalia and like the sexual parts that come with sex changes. So I'll give like a warning and all that before all that happens in case I know you in real life, because that's just awkward. I'd prefer you not. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so there's going to be like the 3 little stages or whatever, and then at the very end of the video, or somewhere in the middle as I'm talking, I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go, but I'm going to be posting pictures. So like, I'm going to stand in front of the camera and kind of like angle myself, and then into different poses and take a picture. That way, like a month from now, I can do the same pose and just see physical changes, more so in my face. I am overweight, so I'm not expecting a whole lot of changes here or in my arms like a lot of trans guys see. Um, that's kind of one of my concerns, is that going through a lot of the transgender videos like I did last night, and I have been for a couple years now, um, a lot of trans guys I'm noticing are like what before in their pre-T, they're like skinny and or already like very muscular, and so I'm hoping that doesn't like slow my progress down or anything like that. So that's just kind of one of the concerns I've got right now, is my weight. And after I graduate, I do want to kind of hire a personal trainer and have them kind of kick my butt into gear as far as losing weight and all that. I've tried losing weight before. I've had medical conditions ever since I was like 12, 14. That's kind of stopped me from being able to be as active as I used to be. So I'm Not trying to make excuses, but because I do like food as well. Pasta. But I do want to start losing weight and, get the ideal body, and hopefully that'll help my progression a little bit more. So, first things first, I'm going to be talking about my physicality as of like right now. I know it's one day on T, but so nothing's really changed, but this is kind of like my day one. This is where I'm at right now. So physically, I am 5'8.5", height-wise, which I have been 5'7" for many, 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 many years. And it wasn't until just recently, one of my doctor's appointments, they're like, yeah, you're 5'8.5". I'm like, where did this 1.5" come from? I'm not complaining. Like, that's cool, but this just changes everything. So 5'8.5". I fluctuate around the 255-pound mark area. My chest size is, I haven't worn a bra in quite some time, so like I never really been accurately measured, but close girlfriends of mine and other people, if like they were able to like guesstimate or whatever, they're thinking I'm like either double D, triple D, or some people have even said an E. I am very large here, and that's caused a lot of dysphoria. I started binding as soon as I even knew about it. So it's very uncomfortable, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I've tried 3 different binder uh, products. No, not products. Companies. So like different companies make it differently. So I've tried like 3 different ones. I haven't really found a favorite one yet, but I think it's just because I'm just freaking huge and it sucks. So yeah, large chest, 5'8". I'm fat. And yeah, just physically, this is me right now. So, oh, and okay, so I'm just a hairy person in general. Like if you look at like my dad or my brother especially, they've got just hair everywhere. Except my brother, he's kind of like receding and he's starting to get little. He likes to shave his head. I think it helps him out. My dad's got a lot of thick hair though, and he hasn't grayed, which is, well, I mean, he's grayed, but like it took him forever to gray, and he's in his 60s, so that's somewhat encouraging. Um, but yeah, they've both, like my dad can grow like this big old puffy beard or whatever. He keeps it shaved, but he is capable of facial hair, and my brother always has a goatee, which is something that I've always, 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 always wanted. I want a goatee so bad. I've drawn goatees on myself before, like when I was a lot younger, and to make my girlfriend, not girlfriend, laugh whenever she was down. Um, so yeah, that being said, I do have a hairy family, and for the last couple years, I've actually been having this patch like right here that just sprouts, and it's really thick black coarse hair like facial hair would be, and so that's like in this area right here, and then within the last year I'm getting like a smaller patch right here, and I was self-conscious about it, so I tweeze. I pluck them like almost every day. I wake up and then there's a new hair, so that was kind of annoying. So I'm kind of expecting that when I do start, getting more into the testosterone, once it starts working more, that I'll be getting facial hair quite quickly, which is really exciting because I want facial hair. I want a goatee. Those things are so cool and super masculine, and so I'm hoping for a goatee. So yeah, I guess that's it for physical, because this is just what I'm at right now. I'll be, like I said, taking pictures of me now so I can compare them later. So yeah, physically. Emotionally, so ever since I was able to come out to my family, I've had like this huge burden lifted off of me, like absolutely huge. And my anxiety and my depression has subsided. It's still there. I still take medication for it and all that. It's still definitely there, but I don't feel it nearly as much. So that's really good. And I kind of already talked about this in my physical section. I really need to get better at this. I don't script this. I'm just bleh, talking. Um, so I am really dysphoric about my chest because I am just freaking massive and it sucks. So I'm really concerned about like when I start physically changing here, when my voice starts to change, um, I'll like here up I can pass as male, but then I've got like these massive mounds on my chest that's gonna make people go like, what the hell is that? Um, and I know I shouldn't care about what people think or anything. It's just like this whole identity trying not to make people uncomfortable thing. So that's something that I'm rather concerned about. Um, but like I said, I am in a really good mood today. I'm excited. I've finally started tea, so I'm 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 in a good place. Slept for freaking ever. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting to sleep. I think I slept like 11 and a half hours last night. I don't know if that was the testosterone. I did get a 5-hour tattoo on my calf yesterday, so maybe like that. Yeah, yesterday was the day of needles. Yeah. But I don't know if it was just like a mixture of, or I hadn't been sleeping well the night. I don't. So a lot of people have said when they first start tea, that they're just tired for the first couple days. So maybe it does have something to do with tea. I don't know. I have too many variables to say exactly what that might be. Okay, so yeah, I think that's all I wanted to cover for emotional. I've briefly gone over my genitals. There's not a whole lot happening. It's there. Okay, now that that Oz done and over with, yay, we passed. You lived. Um, expectations. I'm hoping that my voice drops. Number one. I would love to have like a really deep, girthy, rattly, raspy voice. If I could choose an ideal voice, like if I could just take someone's vocal cords and put them into myself, I would want Manu Bennett. His vocal cords, like his voice in general, just it's very like whispery, but like he's been gargling rocks for 1,000 years. It's just very, very, very masculine and just so freaking cool sounding. Um, so yeah, I don't know. We'll see what we have. My voice is already kind of on the deeper end as far as females go. So and both my brother and my father have deeper voices. So we'll see. We'll see. So that's. I'm also hoping that being on testosterone is gonna like decrease my chest size. I know that it does help a little, but top surgery is going to have to happen. I'm in the process of getting all that kind of squared away. It's gonna take a while though, which is really disheartening. But yeah, it's just another waiting game thing, but it's gonna happen, so it's something I have to look forward to. I think that's everything for my day one update video. I am going to kind of insert pictures of myself after all this. So you're gonna see me with my binder and boxers on, just so I can flex and all that. So if you're not into that, and I don't blame you, you can end the video now. There's really nothing more for you here. This is for me, and not for me to like be sexual or arouse anyone. But if you do get aroused, let me know. Call me. This is so awkward. Okay, bye. Hey now, all you sinners, put your lights on. Put your lights on. My name is Brenton Depew, and this is my voice, One Day on Tea.
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. Deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. My secret side I keep hid under lock and key. I keep it caged, but I can't